What are the signs someone found you attractive? Oh, that's easy. 2 years later, they just tell me they found me attractive back then, but now they're married. When they keep showing up at your house and your mom says, the neighbor girl really likes you they always find a place and time to be with you and have a chat. If you catch someone staring at you regularly while you're not looking is a good one. Either that or they hate you lol. When their eyes light up around you, they laugh at your worst jokes, and they remember small details about your conversations. Also, spontaneous compliments on your personality or appearance are a giveaway. They approach you, shake your hand, and formally declare their interest in having sex with you. Include frequent eye contact, smiling often, finding excuses to touch you, mirroring your body language, laughing at your jokes, and giving you compliments or attention. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. He goes really shy and makes it obvious due to stumbling his words. The more he tried to present himself as an intelligent person, the worse the sentence came out, grinning face with sweat. Made me laugh for ages. Edit. It happened at work, and people wondered why he scurried away all embarrassed in a hurry, grinning face with sweat. They said thank you and asked if I take cash or card. When they look into your eyes and their face starts to shine, they smile a lot. They have time to do things with you. Here are some signs that someone finds you attractive that I totally missed when I was younger. When I was younger at university, I lived in a flat with this really attractive woman. I missed so many obvious signals that she was into me at the time. I think I just didn't believe that someone as good-looking as her would be interested in me. When we first met, a year before we flatted together, we did this scary maze thing with all the other first-year uni students for orientation week. She grabbed my hand at the start and held it the whole way around the maze, cuddling up to me in all the scary bits. Somehow I brushed that off as just her being scared. She even gave me her number afterwards, and I assumed it was because she just wanted to be friends. Later we flatted together, because I guess I inadvertently friend-zoned her, and she often wanted to study together and hang out. She often invited me into her room to study, and one time she even invited me to study with her in her bed. After a little bit of study, said she was feeling sleepy and put away the books and asked if I was sleepy too, and I said yes, because I was a bit sleepy tbh. She said I could stay in bed with her. I was like, oh thanks, and then I fell asleep lol. I randomly thought about it like 10 years later and realized how fucking stupid I was. I love reading threads like these and realizing, based off of all the situations others have presented, that none have ever applied to me and no one has ever been attracted to me. Some signs that I, 30F, notice doing myself towards a person that I specifically like. Dress well for when you see them again. Look at them without them noticing. Or at least I hope they never noticed lol. Ask how they're doing and try to initiate a conversation, like, every time. I usually don't even bother asking others how they're doing cause I just don't care. This is not always a signal people like you though. It really depends on the person. Laugh at their jokes, mostly has to do with similar type of humor though. Remember things about them that they shared and ask about it. Comment on their appearance, for example, if they recently got a haircut. Smiling/grinning when eyes meet or when you decide to bother them again with your presence. If I ever see any, I'll let you know. She married me. It's a subtle one, but something to look out for. She wears a short black dress, thigh highs, and heels to your date, and while you're sitting at the bar, she puts your hand on her thigh. Later she mentions that she and her attractive friend were meeting up with later once had a threesome. If you're me, you somehow miss all of this. But about a year later, after you become just friends, she tells you straight up she was trying to smash and you missed out. Their eyes expand or light up like an anime character. More smiles than usual. You just make them happy for no reason. The eye contact, it gets more intense and prolonged, and you realize no matter how big the crowd is that you're in, they're still able to get their eyes on you. Smiling and touching you when they talk to you. Every time you look at him, you'll find him looking at you. Looking at you when something they think funny happens, to see if you're enjoying it as well or not. Eye contact while sucking. One sign that someone finds you attractive is that they often look you in the eye and smile when talking to you. They may also try to find reasons to lightly touch you or stand next to you. I would separate them into two large groups: body language and general communication. Body language. 1. Sustained eye contact. 2. Standing or sitting closer than necessary. 3. Touching their face, hair, or neck while talking to you. Communication. 1. Finding reasons to talk to you or spend time together. 2. Asking personal questions to get to know you better. 3. Laughing at all your jokes. 4. Complimenting you often. 5. Remembering small details about you. Context is king. These depend a lot on the culture, but the ones above generally apply to everybody. The first guy I dated was so attractive that I gaped at him when he walked in the room, and then I stuttered and went bright red just trying to hold a normal conversation with him. I'd never done that shit before, and I never repeated that embarrassing display again. Years later, while at work, I was speaking to one of the old-hand security guys and the newbie he'd hired, who looked very nervous and pink around the ears. After the security guy walked away, the newbie lingered to talk. He went bright red and stuttered while trying to talk to me. I've never had that shit happen to me before, but I hope it happens again, LMAO. It was quite sweet and made me feel like a goddess. I hope someone does that for him one day, too. As a man, I'm no longer attractive cause I'm 41 dad winky face, but I used to be decent looking. Women would look me in the eyes, smile constantly, be nice to me, play with their hair, sit/walk close to me. He married me. He's still married to me 23 years later. Either he thinks I am attractive or hilarious to keep around. If they please your unit with their mouth. When she straight up told me, I don't want to just be a booty call. That being said, I wouldn't have a problem with someone as handsome as you using my booty. I refuse to recognize her signs, so until I'm in their living room chilling after a fun night out, I don't believe they are. They laugh at your terrible jokes and maintain eye contact a little longer than usual. When they go out of their way to talk to you and acknowledge you, they laugh even at bad jokes. Also, each time I slept with a girl for the first time, she was always perfectly shaven and cleaned in all the right areas. They know what they want, LOL. I gotta leave this video. It has perfect answers. https://youtube be/XA-4IR_9YW?I-68U-PJHFW4GKYB. I wouldn't know. Someone looks at you for longer than 0.4 seconds. Prolonged eye contact without laughing. I don't know. They'd have to tell me because I'm oblivious. She kept asking questions, pushing back her hair, leaning into me so that she could hear in a noisy bar. It was a wonderful feeling, and I'm glad that it's only taken me plus 4 decades of existence to realize what she was doing. The moment they begin felleting me, I know it's a good 50/50 they think I'm attractive.